Hi, I'm Trish from Honey Pies Recipes, and today I'm going to teach you how to make roasted mushrooms with garlic and herbs. So we have here some assorted mushrooms. We've got shiitake mushrooms, we've got button mushrooms, and we've got cremini mushrooms. In a previous video, we showed you how to clean the mushrooms, so take a look if you haven't seen that one yet. Today we're going to slice these up. I would like the mushrooms to be all about the same size. So this shiitake mushroom, I've just cut it in half. The same with the button mushrooms. No, this one I'll cut in half also. These cremini, they're just about the right size. I'll put those in whole. These are a little bit bigger. I'll cut those in half. These button mushrooms, just going to cut those in half. This I'll use whole. Cut those in half. So we have a nice selection and about a good 2.5 to 3 pounds of trimmed mushrooms here. And we're going to cover it with a little bit of oil, a good tablespoon or so. A little bit of pepper. A good dose of salt. And here I have a dozen cloves of garlic. We're using those whole. Just sprinkle those over. Now I'm going to just take my hands. Just going to toss everything together. Feel a little dry, so I'm going to add a little more oil. Just doesn't seem as if it's soaking up enough. So it's probably more like 2 tablespoons of oil that we'll use. Give that another little toss. Don't worry so much about the numbers, but as you're tossing, you should be able to feel a little film of oil over all of the mushrooms. And I was noticing that some of them were just a little bit too dry. So they're nicely coated now. The garlic is mixed in with them. And I'm just going to sprinkle these herbs over the top. They'll infuse a little bit of flavor, but they will turn quite brown and dry out in the oven. After, we'll have some fresh herbs chopped that we'll then sprinkle in and toss with the finished mushrooms. So this is going to go into a 400-degree oven, and it's going to roast for a good 25-30 minutes, expel all the water and intensify the flavors of the mushrooms. The aromas on this are fantastic. Now, you can see the mushrooms have all shrunk down. We've got a lot of little juice in there. But the herbs are all pretty dry and brittle. So we're going to take those out. The garlic, I tested the garlic with a fork just to make sure that the garlic was tender, and it is. And then as you can see here, I've got some chopped herbs. Now I have the rosemary, which we had in there to begin with. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that on top. Some of the thyme. And then I've got some chopped chives, which I think will add a nice little flavor. And a little bit of parsley. So we have some nice green stuff going on in there. But the best thing is that the heat from the mushrooms is already releasing the essential oils from these herbs, and this is going to be just delicious. Now you might be wondering, what are you going to do with it? This is perfect as an appetizer. Scoop out a little bit on a bowl with a little bit of the juice, get for everybody before dinner, and put some crusty bread out so that they can dip it into that mushroom juice. You can use this to put on top of a salad that will wilt the lettuce just a little bit. Use some of that mushroom juice in your vinaigrette. The other thing that you can do with this is then take it and top it over roasted meats or grilled meat, chicken. There's a lot of things that you can do with mushrooms that they're really very delicious. They're very earthy, and they give a nice accent to a dinner. Thanks for watching Honey Pies Recipes and letting me bring my kitchen to yours. Hi, I'm Trish from Honey Pies Recipes, and today I'm going to teach you how to make roasted mushrooms with worms.
Special meal.
Oh God, I think I was wrong. It is getting late in the day. All right.